We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Juan Lagares comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Batting first, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center. That gets down and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
Lester will check in on first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Dinelson Lamet will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And some trouble now in right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
None out, runners at first and second. And he misses again, 2-0. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Set and the pitch. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a
pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Ready on 1 and 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. As a look, now the pitch. Now the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier has it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Padres 1. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Josh Naylor.
At the plate now, Josh Naylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Splits the plate for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Got him. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
In now, Dinelson Lamet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bodie's got it, and the side is retired. Padres leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in, Ian Happ. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, John Lester.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now. Down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. They'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
The count 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Juan Lagares as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The tag, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Count even at 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, David Bodie. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Naylor takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson. John Suarez.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. And it's fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian Joseph.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Struck him out. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Into the box, Josh Naylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also been hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Now here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Career homer number 149. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
That misses 1-2. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of this.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Leading off with
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt signed? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Dinelson Lamet. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1, on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it 4-1. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The pitch.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rizzo is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Bodie.
Stepping in, David Bodie. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he misses 2-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 2-1 home. High and deep to right. Myers going back at the track, and this one will bounce into the wall. Rizzo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and a relay to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He went down on strikes last time up. A ball and a strike. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres 1. Ready once again, Juan Lagares. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch on its way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Now Lester's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Lester's 2-0 home. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lagares is retired, and there's one away. One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Two now from Lester. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And in steps Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knob.
Brian Dozier at the plate as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One on its way from Lester. Outside 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals to short. Scooped up on to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs lead this one 5-2. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
On its way is pitch number 75. And they start him out away with a called strike. 1-1 to Schwarber. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
One 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The next Cub up, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. On the ground for Dozier at second. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-2. Standing in, Josh Naylor. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Josh Naylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Change up low. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. From the stretch.
Ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
2 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1. They trail 5-2. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Victor Caratini is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Caratini.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home.
That's low.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, David Bodie.
Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
Oh, yeah.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Cubs strand a couple. They're still out in front 5-2. Dan Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in once again, Juan Lagares. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lagares.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Will Myers, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's low.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. In his career, Pham enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner is in from second. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Machado now on 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. One out and a runner on second base. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
So now to the plate, Josh Naylor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. away the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Starts to go around, but the home plate hold up. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's fouled away. There's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Line drive to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Eric Hosmer will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Eric Hosmer.
Fouled off. That batting average for him at .355. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out with the man at first. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Happ's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Cubs 5.
Your
Craig
attention,
Stammen
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen in the
for
bottom
San
half of the
Diego.
8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Two out, nobody on.
Nope,
And
that's
this
a ball.
one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Nope, 1-2.
Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
He's set, and the pitch. Jason Kipnis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rowan Wick will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Almora is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Wick utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. A 1-1. Lagares runs. In there, now the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here's another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres go down quietly. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Kirby Yates comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
San Diego, number 39, Kirby Yates.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Standing in, Albert Almora, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home. Right side and right into the shift. There is Dozier. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, David Bodie.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First delivery to him on the way, and he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Down the third baseline. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The San Diego Padres posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Drew Pomeranz claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kirby Yates earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Pomeranz. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Craig Kimbrell.